Is Disney gonna buy Activision? Let's talk about it. What's up guys, J.Bandicoot here, back with another video, and today we're talking about the possibility of Disney possibly buying Activision. Now I do want to preface this video by saying a fellow by the name of Canadian Guy a fellow YouTuber, also uploaded a video on this topic today. So number one, I want to say that I'm not trying to copy him, I'm not trying to, piggyback off of him. We just had the same ideas, and these videos were in production at the same time. And number two, he proved a lot of good points in his video that I don't cover here, so if you want to go see his video, the link is in the description below. Now recently, there's been a lot of commotion on the internet concerning Disney buying Activision, and I wanted to put my 2 cents in on the situation. Now, it is worth mentioning that there is no solid evidence to support the theory that Disney is actually going to buy out Activision. The commotion started when Nick Licoris, an investor involved with firms associated with Disney, made public remarks that the company should seek out to buy Activision. This, in turn, created a whole slew of theories and conclusions being drawn that Disney's actually in the process of acquiring Activision, and that's just not the case. Though at this current point in time, the question does still remain, should they? I mean, after all, Disney's now defunct game studio, Disney Interactive Studios, had a great working relationship with Activision, as they were partially responsible for publishing a lot of their titles. But the whole company being bought out? That seems a little far-fetched until you consider the absolute rampage that Disney has been on in the entertainment industry as of late. Mind you that as of late, Disney has purchased Star Wars and Lucasfilm, Marvel, 21st Century Fox Entertainment Group, ABC, Touchstone Pictures, Hollywood Records, The Muppets, 80% of ESPN, and 50% of Lifetime, the History Channel, and A&E, and it doesn't even stop there. Disney has been on an absolute takeover of the entertainment industry to the point that the only area that they haven't really seemed to gain a substantial amount of control is the video games industry. I think it's entirely plausible that Disney would go after such a huge company in the games industry, no matter how disliked they are amongst the gaming fanbase and consumer base, and no matter how many of their stocks have dropped in recent months. I mean, Activision itself owns Raven Software, Toys for Bob, Beanox, Vicarious Visions, Infinity Ward, Neversoft, Treyarch, Red Matter Games, Red Octane, Vivendi, High Moon, Sledgehammer Games, is partnered with Blizzard, which are all, of course, some of the top video game developers in the industry. An acquisition from Disney would allow them to control a significant amount of the gaming industry. Unlike the mainstream media industry that television and cinema are involved with, however, there are nearly an unlimited amount of game developers in this industry that could combat such an acquisition. With this move, Disney wouldn't control nearly as much of the games industry as they do other media-related ones, but it would still be an incredibly substantial move that would definitely earn them more revenue in this department. When you can't beat 'em, buy 'em, am I right? But what would happen if such an acquisition were to happen? Well, the immediate concern would be M-rated games being on the chopping block, as Disney has made it abundantly clear that they are a family-friendly entity. However, I think this move concerns more of the profitability of such an acquisition and less about the game's contents. Look at Avengers Endgame as an example. Thanos was literally decapitated in that movie, and it was greenlit by Disney. It's because of this that I'm convinced that Disney isn't afraid to show their darker side. I would think that such an acquisition wouldn't lead to Disney trying to run these studios against how they've already been run, but rather, the purpose of it would be to expand their repertoire across the media landscape into video gaming, turning them a profit in this industry as well. The House of Mouse definitely likes money, and the video games industry is really the only entertainment area where they aren't turning a hefty profit and they haven't really been able to shine through, whereas in the television and media and cinema industries, they've pretty much dominated for the last couple of years. By and large, if such a merger were to happen, I'm not sure that we would see much of a change. The Call of Duty games would still be churning out, and Activision would still be trying to make as much money as they can. Only this time, they're giving a cut to the big mouse, who's also working to publish the games and give them more publicity, which is more money for everybody. So honestly, I'm not that bothered with it. The only thing that I can see becoming a potential issue is the acquisition leading to Disney's ever-growing size. There's absolutely no way to predict where Disney's going to end up in the next 10 years, but they are steadily becoming the largest media conglomerate the world has ever seen, and it's quite unprecedented and a little bit scary. But that's a topic for another video. What do you guys think of Disney potentially buying out Activision? Let me know in the comments below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching, guys, it really means the world to me, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, as it really helps me out, and don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and the notification bell to stay up to date with my videos. Thanks, guys, I'll see you later. There's going to be a video up tomorrow. Peace, my dudes and dudettes.